Ladies and gentlemen, we are live again at another restaurant. We are eating another restaurant, and we're eating more food. We have another great chef. This time we are in Fort Myers, Florida. We're at Artisan Eatery, checking out some of their offerings for their Restaurant Week menu. Guys, my name is Rafael Feliciano, and we are bringing Restaurant Week to you. It's one day away from Sizzle Southwest Florida Restaurant Week. 71 of the best restaurants in all of Southwest Florida, putting together delicious 2-course lunches and 3-course dinners at an affordable price. We want to give a big special shout out to Mercedes-Benz of Bonita Springs and also the Greg Norman collection at Miramar Outlets. Guys, we're not just eating this food. We're not just dining out during Restaurant Week. We are dining with purpose. $1 from every meal sold is going to our Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship. And why do we do that? Why is it so important? Well, we hear from the restaurants all the time that they're always looking for help. Back of house, front of house, managers, staff. The list goes on. So with our scholarship, it's for local high school graduates that are from the Southwest Florida area that are enrolling or already enrolled into the Resort and Hospitality Program at FGCU. And the way we do it is very simple. Dine with purpose. Dine out during Restaurant Week starting tomorrow. Make your reservations. Go to any of our 70 restaurants, and $1 from every meal will go to the scholarship. In theory, last spring we had 50 restaurants and we did 31,000 covers. This year we have 71 restaurants, so hopefully, knock on wood, we do very good with this and we get tons and tons of donations towards the scholarship. Guys, like I said, we are in Artisan Eatery, beautiful small little restaurant here in Fort Myers, Florida. I call it quaint, I call it charming. We're going to be talking to Tim Yoa very shortly, and he's going to tell us what he thinks. And guys, we do have a special guest with us, someone that is going to be eating with us. How are you? Miss Shannon Quinn, how are you today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Well, Shannon, you are special to this community. Who are you? What do you do?
I am with Gulf Shore Life Magazine. I'm the director of marketing and events, and I also do the marketing and events for Gulf Shore Business Magazine.
And you're almost a semi-professional eater.
Almost.
Awesome.
Close.
Well, how you've been following us, obviously, with Restaurant Week. What are you looking forward to this spring?
Well, of course, Restaurant Week in general. We are a great supporter for Southwest Florida Sizzle, along with Artisan Eatery as well. They are a Best of Gulf Shore winner for our May issue, and I am here to actually taste and be a first-hand witness as to why Southwest Florida community has labeled them as a best.
Awesome. Well, you're really good at this. We might, Guy, if you're watching, and I know Guy's in the office watching, we should consider her. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I want to appreciate it.
I look forward to it.
Guys, Salid's on the camera. He's going to show you a little bit of the food that we have going on. Guys, it's a 3-course menu. They have a 2-course lunch. Restaurant Week starts tomorrow, May 31st to June 13th. 71 of the best restaurants in Southwest Florida putting together food at an affordable price. And I repeat, we are dining with purpose. $1 from every meal sold goes to our Sizzle Restaurant Week scholarship. And we are here with Chef Tim Yoa. How are you, man? Good.
Doing well.
I've done a few videos with Tim, so, we're going to be pretty comfortable here talking about the food.
We'll see.
We'll see. Tim, for those that don't know, obviously, Shannon said it. You guys have an award-winning restaurant. You haven't been open too long. People really love the food. For those that don't know, tell us about this restaurant.
So when we opened the restaurant, our goal was to have fine dining quality food, locally sourced, if not local, the best ingredients we could possibly find, and put them in a more casual, less stuffy setting. So you don't have to go spend hundreds of dollars on a great meal. You can come here, have it in a casual setting. It is self-service, so you get your own silverware. You pour your own drink. It's unique to the area, and I think it's going to be a huge trend here moving in the future.
Now, and you're well traveled, you and your wife, you guys have seen food all over the place. What was the reason behind a concept like this?
Well, as a chef, your goal, your dream is always to open up a restaurant, and for the most part, it's always in your mind. You think it's going to be a fine dining restaurant. Yeah. But the market's so saturated. I know it's not quite yet in Southwest Florida. Fort Myers, Naples is getting a little more built up with nice restaurants. Just to do something different, offer something that's not your normal everyday restaurant.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And the fact that you guys are doing it here in Fort Myers, and you originally, I mean, I met you at past restaurants in Naples. What was about the Fort Myers area that really interested you guys?
It's just an untapped market. I feel as far as great cuisine goes, there are some really great restaurants in the area, but like I said, it's not nearly as saturated as some of the bigger cities, especially up north. When you move to Tampa and across the swamp to Miami, I think we'll get there, especially with great things like Restaurant Week happening and what you and Guy do on a daily basis. I think we're moving in the right direction.
I appreciate that. I know he appreciates it too. It's funny because for those that don't know, quick story is I met Tim at a prior restaurant he was working at, and you told me I'm going to open up a sandwich joint. And you told me some of the stuff you want to do, and I was like, yeah, you should do it. And 3 years later, here we are.
Yeah, I mean, it's always been a dream of mine to do something like this, and you got good quality ingredients, but you got them in a more casual.
Hence the name, like Artisan Eatery.
That's correct, and you get it in a sandwich, you get it in a salad, you get it in a panini, and then also we do stuff like this where we have more fine entrees if you're looking for something more formal like that as well.
Awesome. So quick serve food, but has a lot of high quality ingredients, a lot of high quality stuff. Guys, Restaurant Week, we are 1 day away. You want to make your reservations. You want to call the restaurants. You want to make sure you show up. The next 2 weeks are going to be absolutely crazy with a lot of food, restaurant all-stars that we have here in the area. Go to sizzlerestaurantweek.com to see a list of all the menus, all the regions we're in, including Marco Island, Naples, Bonita, Estero, Fort Myers, Cape Coral. Right now we're here in Fort Myers with Artisan Eatery, executive chef and owner Tim Yoa. Chef, listen, we talked about some cool stuff, but we need to see the food.
Let's get down to it. All right. Where do we start? Start from the beginning. So apart from your traditional bread service, we house-bake croissants daily.
House-baked croissants daily.
Yep, we proof and bake in-house every morning, twice a day. So we have them, you'll see them throughout our breakfast menu as well as our lunch menu. We serve our lobster roll on them, as well as a couple other sandwiches. This is going to be our bread service for Restaurant Week. Croissant per person, we're going to serve it with some basil pesto.
Sweet. And that's something when we talked about you starting a sandwich joint a long time ago, bread was so important to you.
Yeah, it's, anyone will tell you the key to a good sandwich is the bread. And we get our bread, we get our doughs imported from France, our croissants and our baguettes, and they're all baked in-house.
Imported from France. Guys, you heard it here. Artisan Eatery, artisan stuff, great quality food. We got the croissants to start off with. Where are we going to next?
All right, so we threw in a little something extra. We're going to give you guys an amuse bouche. Every guest that comes in, this is a cucumber melon gazpacho with a little dill cream and micro watercress. Obviously, we have some vegan options on the menu. This is not vegan, but we will be able to accommodate you for a vegan amuse bouche as well.
Oh, that's a great question. That's a great segue because we've had this conversation recently, and I know you guys put on the menu that you guys are offering for vegetarian and for vegans. Mm-hmm. Is that something you see growing here in Southwest Florida?
Absolutely, and not just Southwest Florida, but everywhere. You see the vegan and vegetarian community just growing. By the masses, and we put out that Impossible Burger, and we saw
it's just so good, man.
We saw the need for more vegan options, and we do plan on putting out a vegan menu here once Restaurant Week's done. The menu's almost solidified, and once we get it down, it'll be out to the public.
And a big shout out to Edwin Cruz, King's Kitchen, because he said that he came here, he tasted your Impossible Burger, said it was so good that he gave you complete props and was like, he had to go incorporate over there his restaurant.
I saw that and I appreciate that. That's awesome. It was good to see.
Awesome. So got through some croissants, got through your amuse bouche. What's next, chef?
All right. So on our first course options, we have the summer salad.
Okay.
And that's going to be mixed greens mixed with baby arugula. We have some fresh tomatoes from Southern Fresh Farms, which is right around the corner, right across from Paseo Community.
Beautiful.
We have some cucumbers, and we have some fresh passion fruit vinaigrette.
Beautiful. plates are lovely too. I mean, you guys are a new restaurant, so we're just gonna see what happens in 5 years when these plates have been banged up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably have to cycle some plates here and there. But.
All right, what else we got?
Again, on the first course, we have veal sweetbreads. So, little lesser known product that we put on the menu, just to feed your adventurous side. Veal sweetbreads. We got it over.
Veal sweetbreads. Now,
correct.
I'm familiar with sweetbreads from Argentinian cuisine. Mm-hmm. Is this very similar?
It's the pancreas and the thymus gland of the veal.
Shoo.
So
we cut that open for you. I want to see it.
We take classic preparation with the sweetbreads, and then we pan sear it to order.
Oh yeah.
These are served over parsnip air, little curry oil, and micro watercress.
And I know Shannon's in the back. She's watching, and she's going to be eating this soon. I know guys in the office. Guy, if you're watching, I hope you're jealous. Congratulations on being 10 pounds down. Congratulations to me for being 10 pounds over. Here we go. Oh, man. That's really good.
Does it remind you of the
It does. It does. It has a lot of that texture. It's almost gamey, but that's delicious. And again, what was the aioli, like the sauce, the aioli at the bottom?
It's a parsnip air.
Parsnip air.
So we cook it down and shoot it out of a siphon. It gives it a nice fluffy texture, almost like a whipped cream, but it's parsnip, and a little bit of curry oil and micro watercress.
Awesome. And guys, it's Restaurant Week. We're here at Artisan Eatery in Fort Myers. If you guys have any questions, please put it in the comment box. Me or Guy will make sure we get it answered. We're also 1 day away from Restaurant Week. $1 from every meal sold goes to our Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship. We're here with Tim Yoa, executive chef and owner of Artisan Eatery. Chef, that was delicious. What else do we got?
All right, we'll skip around, show you guys some entrees here. This is one of our vegan options. Believe it or not, that is a completely vegan pasta dish.
Completely vegan pasta dish.
So it's orecchiette pasta with a cashew cream sauce with basil and sun-dried tomatoes. And it's pretty awesome, listen, to be honest with you. My cooks back there are eating it as we speak. So.
I'm clearly not vegan, but I have to try this. Oh, I kind of messed it up, but this is what it's about. Okay, one more time. What's in this?
It's cashew cream with sun-dried tomatoes and basil, a little bit of fresh garlic.
Shoo. One of the vegan options for Restaurant Week. Chef, there's forks here. You can eat with me. Oh, my God, I'm dropping food. Oh, that's delicious, too. It doesn't taste vegan.
Doesn't taste vegan, no.
And I say that because, I've had some vegan items, some vegan dishes where you can sacrifice a little bit and it gets a little chalky, but that's very delicious. That's very good. Guys, Artisan Eatery, they're also offering options for vegan and vegetarians, so love it, share it, let your friends know. Delicious dish, Chef. What else we got next?
Next we have our U10 Hokkaido scallops. These scallops are from Japan. Very good quality scallop.
Your scallops are from Japan.
That's correct. They're called Hokkaido. They're brought up on the boat. They're flashed on the boat, and then they lay them out on the warehouse to release any moisture. They're sweet. The texture is fluffy and delicious. It's probably one of the best scallops I've ever had. That's served with a sweet corn succotash.
Okay, you sold me. I wasn't going to take a bite, but I'm going to take a little bite. Go ahead, keep going.
The corn is sourced from Bella Glade up off Lake Okeechobee. Also some edamame and piquillo pepper in there with a pea puree.
Wow. That is sweet. Yeah. That's awesome. I'm a big scallop guy. I'm always excited when we do scallops for our tastings. Super delicious dish. One more time, tell us about this dish.
All right, so U10 Hokkaido scallops with sweet corn succotash from Bella Glade off Lake Okeechobee. So we try to go local as much as possible. It's hard right now. We got the change in the seasons, getting hotter, a lot of rain, a lot of stuff isn't growing locally. So we go up north a little bit to the middle of the state and bring stuff down from there.
Awesome. Guys, again, we're at Artisan Eatery, Fort Myers, Florida. We're celebrating Restaurant Week, which starts tomorrow, presented by Mercedes-Benz in Bonita Springs, also the Greg Norman collection at Miramar Outlets. If you go visit our website, sizzlerestaurantweek.com, you're going to get a list of all the restaurants, all the menus, all the great regions we're in, learn a little bit about our scholarship, and see all this awesome food. So we just went through your scallops, delicious. I mean, dessert next, or do we go into, what do you want to do?
Let's talk about the vegan dessert we got over there.
Vegan dessert.
Vegans have to eat dessert too, right?
Vegans have to eat dessert too, yes. Yes, they do. They deserve dessert, yes.
So this is a coconut vanilla panna cotta. And it's set with agar-agar as opposed to your traditional gelatin, which keeps it completely vegan. Served with a fresh fig compote, or cooked down with a little bit of port wine.
Delicious looking.
The lemon balm on the plate is also sourced from our farm at Southern Fresh, our plot.
Awesome. So we're going to open this up. What's here on top?
Fig compote.
Fig. All right. Oh, yeah. Cuts like butter. Beautiful. All you vegans out there, vegan vegetarians, this is one of the places to go during Restaurant Week, guys. Sizzle Southwest Florida Restaurant Week starts tomorrow. Make your reservations. Choose your restaurants. 2-course lunches, 3-course dinners at an affordable price. Look at this beautiful vegan dessert. Awesome, awesome. Now, do you have non-vegan desserts too?
We do have non-vegan desserts, of course, and one of them is a gluten-free non-vegan dessert.
Okay,
so we're gluten-free friendly as well. That's going to be right here. It's the flourless chocolate torte.
Flourless chocolate torte. What does that mean?
So it's a dense chocolate cake. There's obviously no flour. There's egg, sugar, chocolate, which makes it nice, dense, almost like a fudge consistency.
Oh,
you see, it's nice and silky. That's going to be served with a oat flour crumble. Salted caramel and a little bit of whipped cream.
Oh, I'm just going to eat it all. There it is. Ah! I'm like dancing with it. Here it is. Oh, that's really good. And that's gluten-free.
That's gluten-free.
Gluten-free dessert. Have a vegan dessert. Have a gluten-free dessert. And what else do we have?
All right, we have our peanut butter chocolate explosion. We have it on our menu all the time. It's one of our best sellers. It's chocolate.
Peanut butter chocolate explosion.
That's right. It's layered chocolate cake and peanut butter mousse, which gives it that explosion. A little bit of brownie bits and little Reese Pieces on top.
Do you guys make that?
Yes.
Wow. Look at that. Guys, look at that. Open inside that. Oh, there you go. That's for all our dessert-friendly people. I mean, I'm not a super dessert guy. I mean, I've become a dessert guy from eating all the food that we've been eating. Okay, so we went through a gluten-free dessert, a vegan dessert, and a peanut butter explosion. Awesome. I want to think we're saving the best for last, but that might not be true. The desserts are always how you want to finish.
Yep. I mean, we'll skip around a little bit.
Yeah. What do we got?
Here we have our Grand Island, Nebraska petite filet mignon. That's going to be served with duck fat fingerling potatoes. We confit the fingerling potatoes in duck fat at about 300 degrees so that it soaks up the flavor nicely. Served with local spinach, again from Southern Fresh Farms, and then with the option of an add-on of foie gras or lobster.
Oh my gosh. The option of foie gras or
both.
Or both. Oh, you can do that for sure. Now, I noticed that you've mentioned a lot local sourcing. How important is that to you and this restaurant in this day and age?
Oh, it's extremely important. You don't get better than local ingredients. I mean, most restaurants are sourcing, from out of the state, out of the country, and it's just complete lack of flavor, and you lose the integrity of the ingredient when they're being shipped, across country like that in the refrigerated trucks. So to be able to go around the corner, take my truck and fill it up with lettuce and corn and spinach from 2 miles away, it's unbelievable.
That's awesome. We're really happy to see a restaurant take pride in where they source their food, where they get the ingredients, because you definitely taste it at the table, for sure. So guys, Artisan Eatery, we're in Fort Myers, Florida, with executive chef and owner Tim Yoa. We just went through his filet, which you can top off with foie gras or lobster, or both. Or both. All right, and then we're going to move it to one of your next dishes. What is this awesome-looking plate?
So this is our traditional creamy lobster bisque, served with a salted cracker with dill cream, and a little bit of micro basil. There is fresh lobster in the soup as well.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Where does something like this, like, where do you come up with these ideas? How do you think that fits into the menu?
Well, this is one of our more traditional classic dishes that we have. Everybody loves lobster bisque, so we figured put something on there that's familiar that everybody's gonna love, and then you can't go wrong with dealing seafood. So
no, and I appreciate the fact that there's huge chunks in there too. So you guys didn't skip out. Tim, I appreciate everything. If you had to give someone one last spiel, why should they come to Artisan Eatery for Restaurant Week?
Well, we take a lot of pride in what we do. As you can see, we try to do our best to source our ingredients from the best spots locally, and if not locally, the best spots otherwise. Highest quality ingredients and stuff you're not going to find every day.
Awesome. Tim, I want to thank you so much for putting all this food out for us. Guys, it's Restaurant Week. We are one day away from Sizzle SWFL Florida Restaurant Week. If you go to sizzlerestaurantweek.com, you're going to get a list of all the restaurants, all the menus, all the regions we're in. Marco Island, Naples, Bonita, Estero, Fort Myers, and Cape Coral. And you're going to learn a little bit about our scholarship. $1 from every meal sold goes to our Sizzle SWFL Florida Restaurant Week scholarship to make a difference and impact for the local high school kids here in the community. Guys, my name is Rafael Feliciano, and I'm out of here so I can eat some of this delicious food. Thanks so much.